exhibition is called Monkey Up, which is a term from the hacker jargon, which stands for rough and fixed solutions, which is not quite the official way to solve a problem, but you're always improvising because you want to have a fast solution. And this is the theme I want to transfer to the gap between the real life and the digital life, that you always have in everyday life the problem that you have some tasks you get from the digital world and you have to realize them very fast, and so we are always in a situation that you have to mac up or monkey up somehow. And the way I want to express it in my work is that I use what is now a new new kind of art, that you work with microcontrollers and you call it physical computing, so that you work with the computer but on a physical level. So it's not only programming and working with the mouse and the keyboard, you also work with motors or electromagnets and soldering iron and developing your own circuit boards and so on. And yeah, the biggest work of this exhibition is Digigripper, which is a very physical work because it's letting the participants fall down to the ground if they don't play the game right. And so they fall back to graffiti, which is for me a big symbol for reality. Yeah, there are two very ironical works to the digital virtual world of computer games. That you have always in the games you have these three-dimensional mazes in which the player has to find some special tasks or doors or something so that he gets credit points. And here you have such a virtual maze, but in real, but it's not a real maze. It's a projection of human fantasies to an animal. And the animal in the exhibition, there's now a mouse explaining to the audience how it feels to live in such a plastic world. It's a German title. It's called Spielotop, which refers to biotopes as a closed structure. So the mouse even has no chance to get out of the system or out of the matrix, and perhaps even don't realize that there's a world out of it. But this is very ironical, and like the other work, Verstaerker at the door with the gamepad and the light bulb. But I have also some constructive ideas how to deal with the digital media. For example, there's a special event with a workshop where I use the fascination for technique to build your own computer games in hard and software. So everybody's invited to participate, and the workshops are a very essential element of my work, and I think this will be a big part of my work in the future. Perhaps I concentrate on that, because it's for me it's a kind of a performance, and it's much more interactive because you can talk and react to the people, and it's every time it's a little bit different, and every time it's developing a little bit more the ideas, the technique, the group situation, and so on. Digigripper is a work which I specially prepared for this exhibition, but it was shown in an earlier version in Spain, in Palma de Mallorca. And Spielotop, Display, and Verstaerker are older works from the last 5 years. And SwingUp Games also, which are placed outside. And in the cinema you can find the news work, which is quite new. It's just finished a few days ago, which is a 2-channel video installation, which has the same title in the exhibition, Monkey Up, which is composed by and created by Catrine Val, my wife, which I invited as a guest in this exhibition. Yeah, it's the first time that I'm able to show a combination of different works. Normally I'm always invited to show one work because most of the works are so big that they fill a whole exhibition, or I participate at bigger exhibitions. So for me it's very exciting to have this kind of presentation.